Why did I choose to wear this t-shirt? It looks really old even though it's not. It's got like green on it, which might be keyed out by the background. This wasn't a good idea for a t-shirt, and I can't be bothered going and getting another one. Well, hello there. Welcome back to RimWorld Beta 18, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back with the colony. Things going pretty well. Trogo's out here doing some hunting. Don't know what he's actually hunting. Is it that squirrel? No, it's a wild boar. All right, it's sleeping, bud. It's literally not moving, and you still can't seem to hit it, so good on you. Really well done there, fella. You just do what you gotta do. There's a little piglet here. Is it drunk yet? Has it ever had, like, I don't think it is. I don't think the piglet is actually drunk, which, that's probably good. We probably don't want the piglet being drunk yet. It's a little bit young for that kind of thing, but I kind of want to watch it just in case it's like, oh, I'm gonna get me some booze. Or in case someone feeds it booze. That's another possibility. I kind of hope it doesn't happen, but we're gonna find out. Anyway, today, I can't help but notice that some of my animals are actually eating some of the hay grass over here. We have some medicine in the hospital, but we are still having some power problems. So I figure it might be an idea to look into dealing with those again and see if we can maybe solve some of those problems. Because at the moment, we need one more component and we can make another solar generator. And I believe we have an unfinished component right here. So if we get Scipio to come over and produce components, can we maybe get you to finish that there, bud? Because if you can finish that component, okay, we're out of power. Every time. Are these generators fueled up? They actually are, which is slightly frustrating that they're fueled up and we still don't have enough power. So that's great. That's just excellent. I am realizing, though, I don't actually know what this space is going to be in here, because we're mining all of this out, but we don't really have a purpose for it. I like the idea that we have this corridor here. Maybe we could put some prison cells, but we did just get some new prison cells over here, so I don't know. It might be an idea to get some improved storage there, perhaps. That is something we could do. We could do some better storage. We could maybe do a doorway that goes like through here into the chilled area, something like that. But we'll have to keep an eye on the space and see what exactly we'll do. For the time being, I am noticing we have more resources in here, so I'm just going to say that we mine all of that out. And I'm going to say that we mine all of this out as well. And then maybe come up here and mine all of that out. It's a lot of mining to do. It's probably going to take a while, but we aren't really doing anything else anyway, and it's not like Colmea is going to take that long to do it. With that said, though, I have seen a couple of comments from the last episode that mentioned the fact that the base is filthy, and I would like to do something about that. So, I mean, we could get Humps to work on it. He is a miner and a cook. What is he doing currently? Cooking a fine meal. All right. Who else have we got? We've got Colmea. We're not going to get Colmea to do it. We've got Scipio, who could go and do it. I don't think we have any urgent crafting needing done at the moment. Senra is going to do some art, is going to do some mining and some growing, as well as some handling. What if we get... I was going to say get Senra to do it, but Senra's binging alcohol right now. Trogo is a hunter and a builder. Are we good with food right now? I have actually got no idea. We have a couple of meals in there. Maybe what we'll do is say that, I mean, White can do some growing, can do some hunting. Let's get Trogo, no, let's get Senra to do some cleaning around here. So we'll turn off holing completely, and you can do some cleaning. We'll turn off art, or make it like a 4. So once Senra's done with the alcohol binge, we might see the place slowly get cleaned up, because it is pretty terrible right now. What's the reason for it? Is there a reason for you binging alcohol? Can we get this? I don't think I can. You don't like the very ugly environment. That seems to be a general thing that everyone has. I don't think anyone likes the fact that the environment is covered in blood and other bodily substances, most of which are from the animals. Oh, we have a heat wave. Are you kidding? Seriously? A heat wave? Come on, man. That's just not fair. I guess what we're gonna have to do is get these guys to kill this Mega Sloth over here, and then we're gonna have to sort out cooling around here. So, get after them. Okay, run. Just run. Let that thing come to you. Let that thing come to you, and then shoot it. There we go. Minigun to the Mega Sloth. Let's go. Beautiful. Right, unforbid. White, can you hold that for me? And then what we need to do is turn on all of the coolers in the bedrooms, and we need to turn off the heaters. The problem with this is I believe the heaters use less... Yeah, they use less power. This is going to be rough. This is going to be a really, really rough heat wave because we don't have enough power to survive, basically. So that's great. That's just great. Scipio, can you by chance finish the... No, you can't. We don't have power. What about a dedicated, like, power source for this thing so we can constantly produce components? That might be an idea. I really don't know, because, I mean, we keep getting into this situation where we don't have components for power. We have 5 wind turbines. We have 4 solar panels, and we still don't have enough because everything's draining it. We have these 2 fuel generators as well, which I mean, they are connected, right? They are actually connected. Like everything, yeah, everything is actually connected together. So, I don't know. It's a little frustrating that we just don't have enough power for anything, apparently. And this heat wave's gonna be rough for food, because if we can't cool the food, then we can't store the food. So this is gonna be a tough time, is what this is gonna be. Scipio, get up and go do that component. If you can do that component, we can get a solar panel. It's as simple as that. If you can finish that component, we can get a solar panel up and going. So, you know, do what you need to do, bud. It's nearly done. I'm gonna keep... No, I'm gonna... Oh, there's no power! Come on, man! That's not fair. Come on. We just need power. Sandra, what are you doing? Consuming a simple meal. And then milking a cow. Okay. Should we maybe turn off handling for you? I mean, I'm glad that you're milking things. I'm really happy for you. But... we do also... Oh, no. Now you're cleaning. Okay. That's fine. Someone's inspired. There's a heat wave. There's a breakdown. That's fine. We do have power, though. So, Scipio, go do that. Can we turn off... Like, does this takes power, right? So, let's turn that off. This takes power. Let's turn that off. This takes power. That is turned off. In fact, I think both of our research things are turned off. This takes power. So... I think we'll turn that off. This thing here takes power, right? A little bit. We'll turn that off. So we're going to shut down whatever we can shut down in the hopes that we can actually make this happen. Colmea, go work on that generator. And let's hope that that's enough to give us a nice boost. So there we go. We now have power generation. It looks like the batteries are kind of trying to fill up, but they're not having much luck doing it. So hopefully, you know, we can get some good stuff here. These guys are mining out the mine. That's fine. We got some things we can hunt over here. Hello, let's absolutely hunt you for a bit more meat. Trogo is currently holding a boar. Alrighty, bud. You do you. These things are not being automatically rearmed, which is a bit of a problem, but I'm sure someone will do that eventually. There you go, Trogo. You get on that. You kill it. Do your job, bud. Everything's gonna be fine. Power-wise, yeah. As soon as that sun goes on, we're just not getting enough wind. That's what it seems like to me. We're just not getting the wind. Like, these aren't blocked by anything. They're just not... They're not getting enough wind. So we need more sources of power, it seems. And I just don't know what those sources are going to be. I mean, we can have a look at research and see if there's any options here. I mean, I think geothermal is probably what we want to go for, right? There's a geothermal... There's a steam geyser over there. And I think that is going to be the closest one to the base. Which is annoying. But I think we're going to do it. I think we want this, thing here. 400 steel, 8 components. We need it. We absolutely need it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to structure here. We're gonna try and build something around this that's actually really, really secure, because it, again, needs to be. So we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there, and we'll go there. And we're gonna do this sort of thing. So if any bad guys try to get in here, they are gonna have a really bad time doing so. Because they have to go through this tunnel. And obviously we're gonna put some traps in there. That's the way that's gonna work. We're gonna get some doors just here so my guys can get through. Probably a better way to do this, but we'll do it this way just because I can. So we'll do the doors all the way around there. And like I said, if any bad guys try to attack it, they are gonna have a bad time. So the doors need doubled up the whole way around. Then if we go to security, we can get some deadfall traps. And those are gonna go on either side of the doors. Just like that the whole way around. And I think that'll be enough to do a good bit of damage. And we can do another one here, actually. So that should be enough to do a good bit of damage. We can do another deadfall trap, say, there as well. Piglet 6 has been torn to death. Well, that's unfortunate. Colmea doesn't have a gun currently. Colmea should have a gun, though. What is that? A turkey leather bowler hat. Okay. Colmea, why don't you have a gun? Also, Kai, can I get you to refuel that and refuel that for me? Colmea should have a gun, though. So I'm not sure where it would be. So I guess for the time being, go grab that revolver, even if it's pretty bad. That's kind of annoying. She should have a gun. So I guess what we'll do is we'll grab Hunter. We'll grab Hunter and White, Trogo, and Senra. And those guys are going to come out to hunt this warg here. So let's see if we can get all of you to kind of regroup there to kill this thing, since it just killed one of my pigs. You know, in your own time. The game's going to force me to go slow because the pig died. Oh, there it is. All right, one more. Take your time. Right, open fire. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh my... I thought the Kai was going to attack it. It's not. Please kill it. That's a lot of cattle. That's a lot of Kais following us out there, and we shot one of them, apparently. I think. Yeah, we shot one. Well, that's unfortunate. Can we go to animals here real quick and make sure that you guys are not following Senra? Because you kind of need to not be doing that, I'm going to be honest. We don't want you following Senra. We do want you to be trained with obedience. That's for sure. And for rescuing as well. So there we go. That's been done. This is being built over here, which is good news. We are going to need to run some cables out to it, though. So if we go to power and go to power conduits, I mean, I think the simplest way to do it is going to be straight under the walls and straight across. So something like that. And maybe down there. We could take it through like a tunnel in the mines. That might be a better idea. So straight over to there, and then if we go and say we want to mine, let's see. We'll do something like this and bring it straight down like that. And then we can put a bunch of doors on that, and I think it'll be fine. We'll make that a bit wider, actually. Turkey meat's rotting away. Yeah, we don't have the power to preserve anything right now. We can't preserve a thing. Although we do have a little bit of power there. Caravan request, plasteel for, wow, 2020 silver. That's pretty good, actually. That's not a bad deal. I don't think we're going to take it, but that is not a bad deal. We'll get that mined out, though. That is going to be a bit of a weak spot for the base. That's definitely going to be a bit of a weak spot. But we're basically going to put a bunch of doors in there to add security on, so it should be all right. Shouldn't be that much of a big deal. I think I want to actually cancel and move it along a little bit. Because I think what we could maybe do is say that we want to mine out all the way up to there. And I think that'll work. Then cancel that bit. Because we can line up this tunnel with like this bit of wall here, and it'll be fine. We can just have a bunch of doors, make it secure. You know, it'll be good. So the good news is that the heat wave is over. We aren't dealing with that anymore, so all of our stuff is going to stop rotting away, meaning we can also go ahead and turn off all of the coolers because they consume more power and are targeting 21 degrees anyway. We can turn the heaters back on to make sure everything stays at least 21 degrees. And that's good. We're saving some power. Things are going quite nicely. We actually have some power in the batteries as well, so definitely happy to see that. Now, what I do want to go ahead and do is build a wall up to there and there as well. And I'm going to do this sort of thing with a door there and there. So that we can just start working on like this secure tunnel, because it needs to be really, really safe. Otherwise, it's going to be the one place that all the bad guys try to get into the base because it's super easy to get in that way. It's going to take a while to build it, but that's not a big deal. We got time. We got plenty of time. I've also gone ahead and built an ignore roof area for this particular thing here, for the steam geyser, for the geothermal power. And we are gonna put down some granite flagstone on the floor here to stop trees from growing back around this thing as well. I might actually go ahead and say we could do some granite flagstone just outside of it as well, just to make it look kind of nice. And honestly, I might do the same with all of my walls. I think having a little bit of granite underneath my walls could look really nice, even if it's a little bit excessive, which I think it's fair to say it is a little bit excessive. I think it could look nice having some granite flagstone, although it's quite expensive to do that. Although in general, I mean, I guess we have a lot of marble. Oh, we could show off like how rich we are. We could literally line the outside of our base with marble. Ooh, that's tempting. That is tempting. Nice marble floors for the enemies to bleed on. I'm thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it. We'll come back to that one because there is a fair bit of work to be done. There's a lot of mining to be done. There's obviously construction to be done over here. We're slowly getting the floors in. There's a lot to do. We got to get more steel as well. We got to get more components. There's a lot to do. I also didn't know that we had a bulk goods trader nearby. Otherwise, I would have turned on the comms stuff again. That's annoying. Pig 4's carcinoma is in remission. That's good news. That's actually really good news. Okay. So I'm assuming we've gradually stopped feeding our animals booze then. Which, you know, good. We're also harvesting some herbal meds. I assume we might have some... Well, we did harvest some plants at one point, that's for sure, because we did make some fine meals. So things are going pretty well on that front as well. We're unfortunately still not using the hydroponics stuff, though. Is this thing even connected to anything? Do we have power in there? We do. Is this just not switched on? Or does it not come on at no? Oh, it's off for plant resting. That makes sense. A muffalo is pregnant. Well, that's why we bought them. That's why we bought them. We want to breed the muffalo and potentially also kill some of them for meat. So we have sow number 2, who's a fully grown adult. We could butcher you. And maybe pig 3. Because we have got pig 6 and pig 4. What about you two? We'll murder you two. We got a lot of piglets. We got some cattle. I think we're fine. I think we're fine like that. That'll work. So let's go ahead and make sure you are trained with hauling. And make sure you guys aren't following Senra. This needs to stop, this following Senra business. It's a little ridiculous. There we go. Also, speaking of Senra, you might notice the base is a little bit cleaner. That's because Sandra's been busy. Currently cleaning some dirt right over here, which is good. A sow has miscarried due to starvation. Well, that's a problem. And we're being raided. Okay. Tribes people attacking immediately. We can deal with tribes people. That's not a big deal. Grab everybody. And let's get our pacifists into one room here. Now, Humps, you have got grenades. I don't think you should use them. I'm going to be honest, bud. So, Humps, you are going to go and you're going to hide yourself in here. Hunter, White, Scipio, you're going to hide yourself in there. Chaz, you're going to hide yourself in there. Then Senra, Trogo, Scipio. Scipio? No. Senra, Trogo, White, Hunter, Kai, and Colmea. Get over here. Let's regroup as quick as we can. They're probably going to go for that southern entrance to the base. At least one of them is heading up towards the top one. Right, so Trogo, you have a sniper rifle. You can go over there for me. Colmea, you've got a pistol. You're going to go there for me. Kai, you have a minigun. You are going to go there. Which, yeah, that's a fair spot to go to. Senra, you're going to go there. You've got an assault rifle. And Hunter, you are going to go there. In fact, Trogo, what you're going to do is move up there for me, and we're going to move White out of the way. So there we go. So these guys are getting hit by the traps and are now getting shot from a bunch of different directions, which is exactly what we want. We are hitting our own... Oh, hello. Bit of a fist fight going on there. We got some crossfire. Let's avoid that. Is that Muffalo? What's the Muffalo doing? Can we kill a bunch of these guys, please? Hey, that's them leaving. Let's see how alive they are. Oh, they're going for the traps. Well, that was unfortunate for them, wasn't it? They decided to go for the traps. The good news is you are still alive. So Menino? Would it be Nyo? I don't know. Menino is alive. I think you were the only one that survived. Are you gonna live for long, or are you gonna like really? Are you gonna die soon? 7.4 hours. Okay, Kai, go ahead and strip and then capture this person, if you wouldn't mind for me, bud. Just because if they die, at least we can... Is that pig is holding the corpse? I love that. That's my favorite thing. I love that the pigs are moving the corpses around. Right, so you will never do doctoring. Colmea, you're gonna go rest. Can you... Reserved by Hunter. Hunter's gonna do some doctoring. Okay, that's fine. Are you recruitable? That's the question. Reasonably. So let's try and get you recruited. As for the corpses, most of them have been moved already, which is great. So let's just unforbid all of their stuff. I don't think any of them got away. I don't think any of them actually got away alive. There's some items being moved. That's amazing. There is a psychic drone, that's fine. We'll deal with that. So, Menino is, I'm gonna say Menino, is being dealt with. You are now gonna survive, which is great news. Colmea needs treated. Can we risk turning on the hospital? Our power generation might not be high enough. You're no longer incapable of walking. That's good. So hopefully we can get this person. What died there? A bull Ford. Why did it die? I have no idea. Hydroponics basin has broken down. That's fine. We'll fix those eventually. I think right now the priority kind of has to be... It kind of has to be power generation. So we need components for that. That's the one thing to keep in mind. So technically, we probably want to turn... That is back on, actually. Okay. Scipio, can I get you, by chance, to just do smithing rather than tailoring? So instead of mining, you'll go do smithing instead. So you're taking a simple meal. You're playing chess. You're relaxing. Okay, can you work for me, bud? There you go. Go make a component. Because we actually need a few of them. We need quite a few of those. So if you wouldn't mind, you know, just get the components done. As for the mining space itself, I mean, it's getting there. Still going to take a lot of time, though. Colmea, have you been treated? You have been treated. Okay. As long as you're actually, you know, all right. Chaz has cirrhosis caused by the alcohol tolerance. I mean, that's not good. That is not. I can't help but notice that everyone we have has managed to. Almost everybody has a liver problem, including the animals. I don't feel good about that. A caravan from the Accord of Tona is approaching. They are a slaver. Right. So that implies we could, in theory, get some slaves. Okay. I guess we'll do some trading, see what happens here. What have you got for me? What do we got? So, I could give them... Oh, right. So I could literally sell my prisoner into slavery. I don't know if I want to do that. The money's good. The money is good, but I don't think people will like it. I don't think my colony will like it. So we're gonna just cancel anything there. My theory was that if they had people with them, I could have purchased some slaves and made them a part of my colony, effectively, you know, freeing them. So there's that, but apparently that's not what we're going to be doing. The good news is that we have some components right here, which I'm very excited about, because those are going to be useful when it comes to building the geothermal power thing. So hopefully that's a thing we can do relatively soon. Work on the geothermal generator for me there, Colmea, if you wouldn't mind. Let's start hauling some components out to that. Just hauling whatever we need out to it, really. Got 2 components there. We'll probably get a few more from the components in the wall there. We can give another order to mine a little bit more of that wall out as well. And hopefully things will go well. We are low on food currently. There is also animal starvation, which actually has me thinking it might not be a bad idea to find a nice big spot of land to grow some hay grass. So if we were to say zone an area, get me a growing zone, maybe just like a giant hay grass field, because I'm thinking we could use it. What about like over here, just outside this this particular gate? So just something like, I don't know, 22 by 22 for hay grass, or even like 22 by 10 for hay grass. I'm just thinking we could use it, you know? So what if we just go like the whole way across there? And that's going to be 100% hay grass. And that'll let us feed the animals. Hopefully. That might be a lot of work. That might be a lot of work, but we'll see how that plays out. What are you guys having a meeting at my, they're eating their pemmican. Okay. I mean, fair enough. How many animals do we have currently? We have a lot of them. A lot of them have been trained for hauling as well, which is nice. We have a meteorite. Gold! And also a dead hare that hopefully didn't fall from space. That would be awkward. Can we mine that, please? Because that right there is... That right there is some gold. That right there is value, is what that is. So definitely want to get that mined out. The problem is we just have so much mining to do. Like Hunter right now is getting this little bit of rock and then getting some components, but there's so much left to do with the tunnel and just everything there. So we're probably going to be waiting for a while. The good news is there's now 4 components lying there. So Colmea, I mean, apparently we need more steel. We've only got 300 of 400 in there. There is more to mine out in here. So in time, we can build geothermal power. The batteries are filling up though, which is really good news. I think that's because I turned off these sun lamps that need 2,900 watts of power. They are ever so slightly demanding. So, I think they were kind of the major problem. We can turn those back on though once, oh, that's a lot of components. We can turn those back on when we have geothermal, possibly. Who's throwing a party? Senra's throwing a party. Okay. So everybody's going to have a bit of a drink. Everyone's going to have a good time, hopefully. Everyone's going to get a nice boost to their mood from the party. And everybody can just socialize. Hopefully, eventually, we can also go and, like, get people planting the hay grass out there, because that's going to be really useful to have. Exhaustion. I assume Colmea's exhausted. I have to imagine that she'll go to bed. Yeah, she'll go to bed after the party. That's fair enough, though. I have to imagine everyone's in a better mood because of it. So, attended a party. Yeah, you're doing all right. You're a bit tired. You're feeling a bit bad. Ate without a table, and you're wearing worn-out apparel. But other than that, you're fine. I mean, Scipio is currently working on some new clothes, so eventually everybody can upgrade. You're making parkas, dusters, shirts, pants, etc., etc. What if we said, like, what if, like, pants were the priority? I don't know. You're making another parka, though. Then you're going to make some dusters, then some pants, then a shirt, and some bowler hats. One of the electric stoves is broken down. That's fine. We got some components for that. It's not a big deal. I'm really glad that I can say that, actually. It's not a big deal that we have, you know, stuff breaking down. We got components. Is that a warg? That is a warg. Okay, we're gonna want to be aware of the fact that that thing's out there. Because it killed one of our pigs. And if it decided to go toe-to-toe with one of my colonists, I'm fairly convinced the colonist would die. There is some really good news, though. Colmea's working on the geothermal power generator, which means all we need to do now is build the power cable out to it. That thing's outputting 3,600 watts of power, so we just gotta do the cable. That's all we gotta do. Gotta make that cable, so let's prioritize working on the conduits there, Colmea, if you wouldn't mind. Obviously, we have to sort of tunnel it through the mountain as well, which is gonna take a bit of time, but I don't think I'm too worried about that. I don't think I'm too worried about that at all. The only major issue is that we need to build all these conduits. And that's going to take a while because everyone's doing everything else. So I guess we're just going to have to let it take a while. But, like I said, it is good news that we got that thing done. I think what we struck Jade, really? Good lord. Alrighty. I think what we could do is say deconstruct that, and then maybe go to power and say another battery there at some point. I think we could probably do with another battery room somewhere. I don't think that would hurt. So hopefully we can do that at some point. Cargo pods! What do we got in the cargo pods? Yayo. Yayo. I don't know what that is. It sounds like it's a hip name for a drug. So I'm assuming it's a drug. So I'm assuming the game's implying that my colonists aren't, you know... I'm assuming the game's implying that the beer isn't enough, basically. I think that's where it's going. So, wait, Count? What happened to you? What happened to Count? A hair. A hair. And apparently a permanent gunshot injury in his brain from a machine pistol. Who shot Count and when? Because I don't remember this. It seems that Count and this hare had a bit of a fight. The hare has asthma as well as moderate blood loss. Kai, could you go rescue Count for... No. Okay. I mean, the thing is, Count is in no immediate danger, right? Yeah, 74% of his blood per day, but that's no problem, apparently. Okay. Can I assign an animal bed? Is that a thing we can do here? Apparently not. Do we need more animal beds? I feel like we might. We have a decent bit of gazelle leather currently. We have a lot of pigskin. Would it be bad of me to make a bunch of beds out of pigskin, considering the pigs would sleep in it? I feel like it is, but we're gonna do it because it's kind of funny. So animal bed, pigskin, right there. Yeah, we are actually gonna do this. Pigskin animal beds. Let's make a few of those. Let's just make a few of those. Just under that roof, I suppose. We could probably get a few more of them in there. So we'll just do a nice row of them like that, so all of my animals can sleep under there. That'll probably take a while to do, but I think we have enough to do it. Probably have enough to do it. It'll get done eventually. Colmea, do you want to like... Do you want to do that for me? Like, prioritize working on those? So that we can maybe go rescue Count? Because that'd be great. Kai, do you want to like... Oh, is Count okay? I feel like Count might be alright. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's got up and went and he's resting. Alright. And he's being treated. Scipio's treating him. Good. That's what we want. These bodies are still here. That's kind of an issue, guys. Can someone hold those? Like, does someone want to go and, like... Cannot bury the corpse, cannot haul it. Can we, by chance, get some corpses in here? Human-like. Allow stranger. Allow colonist. I mean, I guess. Kai, can you go grab that corpse for me, bud? No. Why can't we grab that corpse? Can someone, can you strip both of them for... Oh! Well. That's interesting. They're just skeletons. Fair enough. Are we still... We are still cremating corpses. So why is there no spot here? A lot of stranger corpses is there. And a lot of human corpses is there. I have no idea. I actually have no idea why we can't... Count has died because of alcohol. Who gave the severely bleeding dog like 5 bottles of beer thinking that was gonna help? It's a painkiller, sure. Oh my god. We are 32 that dog has been with us for like 32 episodes, I think. I might be wrong on that. The dog has been with us for 32 episodes. We have had piglets drunk off their face. We have had cattle drunk off their udders. And Count, the timber wolf, is the one that dies from alcohol. I love RimWorld.